Hi guys, welcome to new video. So today we'll take a look on the 18th mission from Lord of the Rings Reborned, and this mission is called the Steward of Gondor. So let's take a look on that. We have Minas Tirith here and forces of Mordor, and I think this will be, as I mentioned at the end of the previous video, a little bit more story based. There will be some cutscenes. I don't think there is too much fighting, so just a shorter mission to basically work as an interlude, but there will be some small task that we'll do similar to the first mission of the whole campaign. So let's take a look on that.
Minas Tirith, city of the kings.
Okay, that's probably everything. We'll hear from Gandalf here. So this is the first mission where we can see let's maybe turn it off, where we can see Minas Tirith. So this is Minas Tirith with this iconic mountain in the middle. Citadel of Gondor, yeah, White Tower of Ecthelion, Gondor castles, many swordsmen of Gondor running around, Gondor rangers defending it, also some Gondor guards here. And our task is to arrive to Citadel of Gondor. Gandalf and Pippin must survive. So we already saw that the Citadel is right here, and we have to arrive there with Gandalf and Pippin. We also have Shadowfax with us to increase our movement speed a little bit, which is always nice because Pippin is really slow and Gandalf as well, so this will be definitely useful. There's a merchant house that we can get into, gather some resources, but those are kinda useless in this mission. It's not a building mission or anything. Yeah, we have some merchants around here, Venge, Prison Tower. Obviously peasants working. Yeah, obviously this is the castle that we will be defending in one of the future missions. It will be probably the second hardest mission of the whole campaign after defending the Helm's Deep, which I think is a little bit harder, but this is also no easy task, of course. But yeah, this is of course a much bigger castle with multiple layers of walls and entrances like this. Once again, hopefully kinda accurately recreated based on the film. So yeah, let's see what awaits us. Here is the point where we have to go. Probably some dialogues will be there, so I'll be quiet for a second.
Now listen carefully. Lord Dinethar is Boromir's father. To give him news of his beloved son's death would be most unwise. And do not mention Frodo or the ring. And say nothing of Aragon either. In fact, it is better if you do not speak at all. Paragrintuk. Hail Dinethar, son of Ecthelion, Lord and Steward of Gondor. I come with tidings in this dark hour, and with counsel.
Perhaps you come to tell me why my son is dead.
My lord, there will be a time to grieve for Boromir, but it is not now. War is coming. The enemy is on your doorstep. As steward, you are charged with the defense of this city. Where are Gondor's armies? You still have friends. You are not alone in this fight. Send word to Theoden of Rohan. Light the beacons.
You think you are wise, Mithrandir, yet for all your subtleties you have not wisdom. Do you think the eyes of the White Tower are blind? I have seen more than you know. With your left hand you would use me as a shield against Mordor, and with your right you would seek to supplant me. I know who rides with Theoden of Rohan. Oh, yes, word has reached my ears of this Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and I tell you now, I will not bow to this ranger from the north, last of a ragged house long bereft of lordship.
Authority is not given you to deny the return of the king, steward.
The rule of Gondor is mine, and no others.
Come.
Okay.
Peregrine took, my lad, there is a task now to be done. Another opportunity for one of the Shire folk to prove their great worth. You must not fail me.
Yeah, so that seems like everything for now. So what we saw, we encountered the first encounter with Denethor, the second here, who is the leader of Gondor for now, even though as we saw in the dialogues, he's only Steward, not the king. Here we can see the shield and sword of Boromir, just a nice small detail. So he already knew about the death of his son, because he's father of Boromir and Faramir. And he kinda didn't like the idea of sending help, sending the call for help to Rohan by lighting up the beacon, which is right here in the mountains. So now it's the task for Pippin to do that, as we right now heard from Gandalf. That is another opportunity for one of the Shire folk to prove their worth. So yeah, you can also check the quest here, get Pippin to the beacon and light it up. The camera also moved here, yeah, we have the point here where we have to go, and also there was a pin on the map, or the mini-map. Pink, yeah, so let's go there. We have Shadowfax, so decent mobility. Music also swapped a little bit. This is the music you hear when the beacons are lighting up. But yeah, let's see. Okay, we got here. We light it up. Guards are surprised.
The beacon at Amandine is lit.
Hope is kindled.
I do not think we should so lightly abandon the outer defenses. Defenses that your brother long held intact.
What would you have me do?
I will not yield the river and Pelennor unfought. Osgiliath must be retaken.
My lord, Osgiliath is overrun.
Much must be risked in war. Is there a captain here who still has the courage to do his lord's will?
You wish now that our places had been exchanged, that I had died and Boromir had lived.
Yes, I wish that.
Since you are robbed of Boromir, I will do what I can in his stead. If I should return, think better of me, father.
That will depend on the manner of your return.
Okay, so now we saw another part of this mission where Faramir arrived to Denethor as well. And Denethor is not really happy about that, because Boromir was his more favorite son, let's say, while he doesn't like Faramir that much. And now he basically was mad that Faramir abandoned Osgiliath, which was overtaken by the orcs here, and he just sent him to death there. So this is just a small scene for the end of this mission. We just have to write to Osgiliath in the name of Denethor II, the Steward of Gondor, and basically just let Faramir and the riders of Gondor that go with him just die here. Yeah, so Faramir is on a horse now. He still has his blessing of Gondor. Then we have some riders of Gondor here. Obviously this is unwinnable here. You have no way of actually defeating the enemies here. Yeah, I'm not sure where Gandalf and Pippin went. They're probably gone for now, but it doesn't really matter. You cannot use them here anyways if they are somewhere. So I will just put everything into one group and attack on them. Yeah, this is unwinnable, so that's not the point of this, it's just for the story. I don't really want to pull both of them at once, but this is full of orcs, yeah, so there's no way you can get through that. I'm not sure if only Faramir has to die to complete the objective or all the knights, but we'll find out pretty quickly, I think. We just charge him right in. Also, they are all level 5, just to make it even quicker for you to fall. Yeah, everyone has to die, okay. Well, just like this, it should be the end of this mission. Yeah, so pretty quick, just a nice interlude with small objectives. We found out some new information, we saw the Minas Tirith for the first time. We actually have negative kill ratio in this mission. And that's basically everything here. Yeah, so just 10 minutes and we'll see where it takes us in the next mission next time. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.